Welcome!
Well, hello, viewers.
We are bringing you show 108.
Yes, we are. And the first story this week is about a serious activity that happened a few weeks ago at MHS.
The MHS blood drive.
We got the inside scoop on this blood drive.
Yes, sir, we did. Joel, Jimmy, and I.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Roll the footage.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the Marshall Blood Drive. I will show you the different spots around the blood drive and what people do when they come to give blood. Here to my left is the t-shirt station. You see this when you first arrive, but you can't pick up your t-shirt until after you give blood. So, follow me. Now, when you first get here, you have to sign in at one of these computers. They'll use your ID and look up your name and get all of your information. They will then print you out a sheet to fill out, and if you're using the Alex machine, give you a red Alex card. Follow me. You then take your sheet to this station, just as this young man is doing. How do you feel?
I'm feeling great.
It does feel great to give blood. This is the waiting area. Once you have been checked and made sure you can give blood, you will sit in one of these chairs. This water is for everyone to drink. They must drink a bottle of water before they give. You could get called by one of these fine people here to come sit on a bench. How are you doing today?
No, I'm great.
How's your experience been?
Wonderful.
That's great. Many people choose to donate blood this way, but some choose to donate on the Alex machine. Thank you. Follow me. The Alex machine takes 2 quarts of blood instead of 1. Now, when you're donating on the Alex machine, you give blood, and then they put plasma back into your body. When the plasma comes back in, it's very cool. A very cool sensation in your arm. It can last from about 20 minutes up to an hour. Ma'am, are you excited to be giving on the Alex machine today? You are excited.
I like the
How do you
Alex
feel?
machine.
How do you feel about it?
Wonderful.
You hear it. The Alex machine is a wonderful way to give. It is cool. Now, once you get off the Alex machine, you will be escorted back to the snack table. You may often be given reading material to read while you're donating. How do you feel about donating today?
Fine.
As you can see, it's a very fun experience. Now, once you get to the snack table, you are offered pretzels, Oreos, or Nutter Butters. You have a very wide variety of drink selections, or drinks to select from, and if you start to faint, someone will ring that little bell. From this point, if you feel good enough to stand up, you can just leave. And that has been the blood donating experience.
That is such a good deal that benefits so many people.
Yes, Trey, I certainly do agree.
Well, moving on to something that is just as important.
The Marshall litter pickup.
David Kim, once again, is cleaning this town up.
Man, he is so sweet.
You couldn't be more correct. He's my role model.
Definitely. Well, take a look at what he had to say about this year's cleanup.
If you watched OWLTV since the beginning in 2005, there's been a familiar face on here, David Kim, and we recently sat down with him to talk about this year's annual litter pickup.
Saturday, April 4th, 9:30 a.m. We'll meet at Marshall City Office's parking lot. Be working 2 to 3 hours picking up litter. I hope to have a real big party and picnic at the park, and then about 12 p.m. We'll have trees to be given away to the public. Approximately 2:30 p.m. we'll have a tree dedication ceremony in memory of Stephanie Rapp, that was killed several years ago here in Marshall. I want to do this in memory of her because she was always helping me and just a wonderful person. The litter pickup, I'm going to have it statewide this time just to see what happens. And
Who else is doing this?
I've got several other communities such as Sweet Springs, Fayette, Slater, that are going to, coincide with my pickup. Okay.
Who are the organizers?
Me, myself, and I.
If you have any questions or concerns, contact David Kim at 660-831-0676. Make Marshall glitter by picking up litter. It's on Saturday, April 4th.
On April 4th, be sure to come out and help David Kim make Marshall glitter by picking up litter. This has been Aaron and Colton. Back to you all in the studio.
Just simply amazing.
Oh, I can't agree with you any more than that, Jimbo.
Anyway, our next story is about some new hairstyles in the halls of MHS.
And yes, I know what you're thinking. They're just going to have me for the whole 2 minutes of the film. But they didn't even interview me for my perfection. I don't get it.
Well, Trey, they sure are missing out. I mean, who could have better hair than the one and only Trey Clemens?
I don't know, but it's going to be hard to top this. But let's take a look at these amateurs.
This week for OWLTV, Roxana and I decided to take a stroll down the hallways of our high school to see how kids are getting their hair done these days. Me, myself, I just recently got a haircut, but I like to keep it simple.
I'm Amanda McClellan.
And I'm Nicole Hollabaugh.
And let's tell these people what you did to my hair in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, Nicole.
I snuck into your house and I dyed it red.
Great.
Hello, I'm Joe Dickerson, and I have long hair because it's easy to manage, it looks good, and the ladies love it.
Okay, I'm Tosh McAllister. Dye my hair blue, my eyebrows too. All nice and blue. I dyed my hair because in the 4th grade I saw a dude at Conoco. He had like a 12-inch mohawk. He had a duck to get in. So I was like, shoot, I'm going to do that. So it was green, now it's blue. Going for a 12-inch mohawk.
I'm DP. I like having my hair long because it keeps me warm in the winter, and I don't know, it just looks very, very cool to me. I like that.
Choice of hairstyle is just one of many ways kids choose to express themselves. We found that girls like to add bright, fun colors to their hair. Boys, on the other hand, tend to like long and flowing hair. Whatever hairstyle you decide will probably fit in with our diverse high school. So let's all remember, don't judge a book by its cover, just because you see somebody with a different hairstyle.
Man, they had nothing on you, Trey.
Aw, thanks, Jimbo. I just love your compliments.
Oh, I bet. Now our next story is about someone leaving MHS for retirement.
I hear it's Mr. Hebb.
Yes, and he will sure be missed.
Yeah, I bet he will. Well, anyway, let's take a look on what he had to say about it.
Well, I have been teaching for 30 years, the last 7 at Marshall High School. I started my teaching career in Tipton, Missouri, and taught there for 16 years. And I had 3 years in Fulton, 4 years in Chillicothe before I came to Marshall. And I just have decided that, I put in a lot of time and work, and I'm still young enough to maybe do some other things. And so I just kind of felt like it was time. It was not an easy decision. I still enjoy what I'm doing. I don't have definite plans after I retire. I'm going to look into a few things, but I don't have anything set right now that I want to do or that I'm going to do. The things that I'll probably miss the most about teaching, just working with the kids. I'm going to miss the coaching a lot. That probably is what got me into teaching to begin with, was the fact that I wanted to coach, and so I'll definitely miss coaching and miss the working with the kids. Probably what I'll miss the least is grading papers, writing curriculum. Those 2 things I can pretty much put at the top of the list, and that might have been one of the reasons I decided now was the time, before we had to write more curriculum, that maybe this was the time to retire. But I've enjoyed my 30 years, and I don't really have definite plans on whether I will substitute or not. It just kind of depends on what other things I end up doing, but I might consider that at some point, doing some substituting. Like I say, I don't really have definite plans for taking another job. I'm just going to kind of look around and see what comes up. And I will spend lots of time on the golf course. That's my one main hobby. And if you can't find me somewhere else and it's a nice day, that's probably where you'll find me to begin with. But I'll have to find something else to occupy my time too. So, but I've enjoyed my time here at Marshall High School.
Man, I sure am going to miss him.
Yeah, I am too. Well, moving on.
Yet to another retiree.
What?
Yes, Mrs. Smith.
No!
Yes, Trey, I know. She is definitely the best.
I can't take this. She's my main woman. I mean, just roll the footage.
Goodbyes are always hard to do, and Miss Smith is no exception. Why do I say that, you might ask? This year is Miss Smith's last year here at Marshall High School. She is a woman beloved by students and staff alike. What's the most rewarding experience you've gotten from being here at MHS?
Well, I would think the most rewarding thing, of course, is getting to know the students and faculty. I'm a people person, and I enjoy getting to know people and sharing in their lives. Probably the most maybe feeling of accomplishment was at graduation the first year that I was here, just being able to look back and know that I'd made it through a year and that I was still here, and I knew that there would be good things to come, but just simply knowing that I made it.
What do you plan to do afterwards, after you retire?
I have plans to actually go this summer with my daughter to Russia and take a short trip, but longer term, I'm finishing a degree through the University of Missouri, and I have to write I always say my little paper, and it's a dissertation, so that will be very challenging for me, and it will take me probably longer than it does most people, just because writing and research is challenging.
On behalf of OWLTV, we say farewell to you, Miss Smith. You have been more than a school principal. You've been a leader and an inspiring woman in the community and at our school. We wish you the best of luck in all that you do on your retirement and hope that you'll be back to visit us very often. And as far as Mr. Kramer, we have faith that you'll lead our school in a good direction and fulfill all your duties as new principal for next year.
Really what I'd like to say is I'll see you around. I'll be back, and I will continue to hopefully get to enjoy pieces of Marshall High School, and it's nice to be local so that I can swing back through and see how things are.
Man, I'm still heartbroken about that. I just can't believe it.
I'm done. I have nothing to say about it.
Well, since Trey is done, I guess I'm left here by myself, and that's going to have to do it for this week. I hoped every single one of you guys like it out there. But if anyone didn't, or has any questions or comments, please feel free to call us at 886-2244, extension 265. And of course, you can visit OWLTV.org to catch up on some previous episodes. So for OWLTV, I'm Jimmy Rector, and that was Trey Clemens. Keep it classy, Marshall.